What's up, my people? What's up? What's going on? Just wanted to show you real quick my setup, my Smith and Wesson setup, and modified this holster. I bought it a long time ago, and show you how I modified it. If you guys are interested, it's real simple. I just ripped up a certain part of the holster, but that's what works. But instead of going buying a $50, $60, $80 holsters, because these holsters could be expensive. I already had this laying out. Yes, I cut a little hole for that light can fit, but I'm gonna show you real quick what I'm talking about, and we'll get right into it real quick. Let me change out real quick. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about there we go, the Smith & Wesson. I don't want to be in the light here real quick. Let's go over here real quick. I want to be in the light, but not, I don't want people looking at me, the neighbors and all that. We're here in the good old state of Florida, Tampa. Just finished my breakfast, and right now I'm going to get into some content. So this is not a new firearm. I had this firearm for about, give or take, 3 to 4 years, right? And by the way, this is empty, nothing in the chamber. All right, always check to see if there's nothing in the chamber. And this is not a new weapon for me. That is, I'm also running the Olight. Okay, just for you guys to know, running the Olight. And what's the unique thing about this, firearm is, here's the deal. This particular firearm, right? And this particular firearm I had for a while, and I love it. I mounted this Vortex Venom from Palmetto State. I am no longer promoting Palmetto State for their customer service. Stinks, and I won't recommend anything from Palmetto State. Just not a fan of them. Many people loved and praised them, and they think that they're the best since sliced bread. My personal opinion, their customer service stinks, and they banned me from buying stuff from them. So I can't recommend Palmetto State, but I did get this optic from Palmetto State. This Olight I got from my friend Jeff at Grey Wolf Armory, which he's closed right now. You can usually get these on sale for like $90 when they're on sale. Like they had a sale and it just ran out. You could have got these lights for $90, which I think is a good deal. And it's affordable. A lot of people say that these lights suck. I like it. Me personally, I like it. All right, so moving forward, we're going to be talking about the longevity of having this optic here. Now, I've been looking into Olight's new system, which they had came out with their Olight mounting system. If you guys can see that, I don't know if you guys can see the red dot in there or not. There you go. There you go. I don't know if I have to sight it in or whatnot, but there you go. You guys see the red dot. I've been using this system for a long time, and I think it's an awesome system. Especially, I'm concealed carrying. And look, I'm concealed carrying. Now I don't know if it's because of the optic, but once I get it pressed in there, it's not going anywhere. All right. So this is how I'm concealed carrying this system. All right. Yes, I can order me a new holster, but you know that costs money. All right. So I'm this concealed carrying it like this. All right. There you guys have it. Concealed carrying like this. All right. And then when it's time to go down to Chinatown, yeah, it's a little bit uncomfortable. You just got to get used to it, loosen it up, and you're ready to go. Now, I'm going to be concealing it with the 15 rounder, right? Obviously. But Smith & Wesson had made their new I think this holds 22 or 23, if I'm not mistaken. Look how beautiful that looks. Look how beautiful that looks. Now, of course, you're not going to conceal carry this. You're just going to put this in your pocket. That's a rocket. Use that as a backup. Me personally, I would love to conceal carry that, but I can't, because but this is how I'm conceal carrying it. And then if I need backup, I'm gonna run into that, and it gives you more real estate in your hand. How I got that magazine, I have purchased I think it's called the FPC 9mm. That's how I got 2 of those magazines, which I think that FPC is great too. But in any endeavor, you gotta be careful, because I don't want neighbors to be bugging out, because we did have a neighbor blow his head off, and I want to take the time to talk about that real quick. I do content about being a responsible firearm owner, but in the end of the day, I want to talk about that real quick, because I had a good friend of mine that blew his head off. He was depressed. He lived right next door from us. Really nice guy. He was depressed, and his wife passed away, things like that. And I just want to take the time to talk about it real quick, because as far as you being a gun owner, it's not only about being a gun owner. It's about being a responsible gun owner and taking care of your family, taking care of your loved ones. Also keeping in mind of a stable mindset, because a lot of people are not stable. A lot of people are not, they shouldn't have a firearm to begin with. And this is why I say this, and this is why I tell people, you could do whatever you want. You're your own boss. But as far as me and alcohol, I always made the wrong decisions drinking alcohol. This guy that I'm talking about was drinking alcohol all the time. And, I didn't know about it. I mean, not that I didn't know about it. I just know that me personally, alcohol and firearms don't mix. I'm just letting you guys know this. I know this does not have nothing to do with what I'm talking about here as my everyday, my carry. And this is not but one that I rotate on a daily. This is one that I rotate, one of my favorites. But going back to what I was saying is, and I want to take the time to talk about this, is alcohol, drugs, marijuana. Even if you have one of those marijuana, I'm gonna let you guys know, if you get one of those marijuana cards, whatever it is, you give up your rights. You give up your rights as a firearm owner. letting you guys know right now. You can do whatever you want, but you can't mix marijuana, alcohol, whatever controlled substance with firearms. If you want to be a responsible firearm owner, you have to know what you're dealing with. I'm just letting you guys know about that. I'm not going to get too much into the topic. If you guys want to know more information, I'll be more to share it with you guys. But it's real sad because he was a really nice guy. He drank a little bit, and it is what it is. That's why I say, I be prayed up all day. Be prayed up all day. Even though I don't drink alcohol like I used to, I still be prayed up all day because I deal with stuff too. As a single dad, I deal with stuff all the time. Stress, I'm a human being. I deal with stuff all the time, but I be prayed up all day. My Father in heaven, hallowed be thy name, the kingdom come, will be done at earth as it is in heaven. Now, I had a lot of people talk to me about this one. One of my mentors does this shirt. If you guys are interested, let me know. Represent, okay? Evil only triumphs when good men do nothing. All right. That being said, I love you guys. If you guys are interested in any of this content, leave it in the comment section. Please like and subscribe. Peace. We out. Love.